Hello. Welcome to episode 38. And look at this fancy place we have here in London. We bought this house in London. Very spacious. Very nice. Beats our crappy old place back in Hobart. The only thing I don't really like is using this set of drawers here as a or benches as a wall. There's our bed in there. You can virtually see through the wall. I should have actually walled that or put a doorway or something in there. Bit odd. Nice little office. Got plenty of windows along here. I do like the map on the wall. But this is odd. Interesting. But I like the place. It's very spacious. But that's not what we're here for. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more gigs to do on this club tour of the UK. And surrounding areas, because I think there's some. Actually, I think it's the rest of the UK. Do we go to Ireland? I know we're in Wales. England. Yeah, Ireland. There are a couple in Ireland. We've done the Welsh ones. Okay. So yeah, so UK and surrounds. They're not Northern Ireland, they're Ireland. But it's Sunday. I don't know what time it is back in Hobart, but we're going to make a phone call. Going up Timmy baby. I don't want to fire him. I haven't been able to find anyone more than about 48, 49 reputation, so not much point stepping up, not much point getting rid of Timmy baby just yet. Oh, I call him Timmy baby, he's radar. Well, he's headless actually in the shot. Could be anybody. We're going to book a tour. What the hell are we going to call it? It's be the big shit tour. We're going to do it in November. Now we're going to come up for Christmas. What's the date now? It's November 22nd. I think we'll have a short tour. No, we'll do it next year. Got Christmas off. We'll come back all ready to go in January, maybe. So, we're probably going to need a few weeks to get everything up to scratch. So, say the end of January. How about Australia Day, 26th of January? Be a good idea, wouldn't it? Sounds like a plan. It gives us a few weeks to build up a song set to take with us. 26th of January. So that gives you 1 week, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about 6-week tour? Finish on the 7th of March. Sounds like a plan. Okay. So January 26th, we don't do Sundays, we don't do Wednesdays. We do Monday and Tuesday and Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Starting Sydney, we're back in America. I wish I could spin this. But then I'd be spinning it all day. Probably not. Do it on the west coast. What do you reckon? Got to start off in Las Vegas. Choose a tour band. It's an 80. That's an Australian band. Back at Trouble. A 95. You know, I was thinking we could do our own headlining tour because we're 57 or whatever. There's 80s and 90s in here. Okay, we're going to tour with them. We're still going to be a support act. I've changed my mind. During Smoggy Blow. That sounds like something you'd expect from Los Angeles. 95. Waits Beneath the Wine. Washington DC, they're at 95. Looks like they're the only two. 97. The Radical Bees. We'd be the headliner? I don't know. This is their role, isn't it? 95 headliner, yes. Okay. The Radical Bees. 97. I think they're it. They're not even releasing an album. They must be already have released one. 97. We're going with that. The Radical Bees. Yes, which means it's their tour, which means we can't call it big shit, so it's going to be all the buzz. I mean, they're bees. It's all the buzz tour. These should be big venues, so this should be a big money one. Do it. Do it. Press the button. Go on, do it. You know you want to do it. It's done. Radar will be working on that while we are continuing to lose money over here. But we're making a name for ourselves. I'm stuck. Where are we supposed to be going? Oh, over here. I'm not used to my new house yet. Points. Do we have any points? We do. Okay, let's make sure that's done. Probably already is. Don't see anything moving. There's no movement at the station. Ah, there we go. That didn't go far. I brought a rhythm to the band to work on, and it didn't go anywhere. Hey, Jack's got an idea for some rhythm, but that didn't go anywhere either. Fine. What about lyrics? Anybody got any lyrics they would like to share with the band? Yep. Fuller. Love and Wealth. What do you reckon? Wealth? Let's go Wealth. Ooh, it's going somewhere. Fun? What's she got most of here? Consumerism, we got a bunch of funds. Love, a bunch of loves, bunch of wealth. She's got a lot of everything. Doesn't really matter. Let's do fun. What the hell? That's a 25. We've only got 34 left. Can't do them. There's a couple of winter times there, but we can't do them. It's 40 points worth. Yeah, drug addiction and what? Weekends. There's 3 drug addictions up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 or 5 weekends. Looks like we're going with the drug addictions. Where is it? I'll have to change some of their titles to work on for lyrics, so I've got a bit bigger spread of options. Stiff's got an idea. Love and what? Summertime. 1, 2, 3. Got free love. 1, 2, 3, 4 summertime. So I guess it's love. But that didn't go anywhere. We've still got 16 points to play with. Anybody got anything else they would like to share with the band to work on? No. Nothing in the melody department. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so we've got a pair of 20s we can still do, but we haven't got the points to do them. So that's it for today. Practice. Don't really need to practice the ones we can't play, so sort by attitude. Anything that's not 100. It's not red. It's just the 2. Oh hell. There's only a couple of letters there, so I might as well do a lot of them. There's only 5. We have a gig at Leeds. Okay. Well, Leeds on McDuff. What did we do out there? I don't know. We're not doing it that way. We're doing it this way. Leeds. We're driving. The gig at the glamorous meeting. It will be a glamorous meeting. Now we're losing a lot of money on this, so we might as well take the easy money on the way, because it'll lessen our losses. We're losing a good $2,000 a gig at the moment. Taking a full road crew with us to do club gigs. Make less than $1,000, pay them almost $3,000 in expenses. But we weren't doing this to make money, we were doing this to make contacts and increase our footprint in Europe for when we come back to take over the place. Musically, that is. There we are, the glamorous meeting. Do you reckon anybody will have our shirts? Hasn't been going too well of late. If you're not in London, you don't have our shirt. They always haven't got the right colour. What about those down there? Nope. Maybe? No, you'd be able to see a bit of it. It's not. A few people have got the right colour, but they're not it. There was someone under the steps here who had that colour too. I didn't check that one. Nope. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of supporters here. Not, as usual. But that's why we're doing the tour. I gather all these songs are okay. Nothing's changed. Nope. Okay, we can stay with this gig. How we did it last time. Hit it, Boris. 100. Look at that. Perfectly done. $73 fans. Ooh, just another shit song's getting quite popular. 12 shirts, 11 copies of the album. Oh, look out, we had an extra band. The Round Office. Where's the place we're playing at? The Glorious Meeting. And the opening band was the Round Office. Kind of appropriate, really. Have a glorious meeting in the Round Office. Actually, we had the Round Office in the Glorious Meeting, but still. Semantics. How did we go? Yep. They loved it all. Enjoyed, and then loved, enjoyed, loved tapping their feet. Right, where are we off to? Manchester.
Here's a song to take you home.
We have a gig at the Wet Food. Seriously, they've called their club the Wet Food. Uh-oh, it's a call. It's Radar. How's it going, Tim? I've completed booking the All the Buzz tour. It starts on... How come we're booking the tour anyway when it's their tour? We're not headlining. It starts, I suppose, booking our part in it because we're probably only doing part of their tour. It starts on January 26th in Las Vegas and ends March 6th in Dallas. 24 gigs. Alright. Nice work. How about find product endorsements? While we... actually, we need to know where our free money is. It's over there and the gig's over there. That's typical. Van doesn't seem in great nick either. Probably should do a fix up of our gear too while we're at it. Right, let's make some free money. Well, it's not free. We've got to mow the cemetery to get it. This is true. We actually work for it. Right, if we go past the music place on the way over here, we should refurbish our equipment. Like that place right there. Plenty of strings, plenty of heads, drumsticks, cymbals. Cymbals not so much. 51. 37, they're the only two we got. Okay, I might have to buy some cymbals. 10 stage presents. Buy 'em. And you don't really need anything either. Okay. Now just repair all our equipment, please. Money's no object. Well, it is, but we don't care. Wow, lots of music places around here. The Wet Food. Oh my god, that's terrible. Right, but speaking of terrible, does anybody here know us? Know of us. Doesn't look good, does it? George, if we travel out of London, nobody knows us. That's why we're doing these. That's what doing these gigs. Yep. Just don't find our shirts anywhere else. We'll after we've done the gig because we're selling shirts, but beforehand, no. I reckon go the same one again. I think we should. Not only will we should. We will. Should we will? I don't know, just do it. Another 100 show, as always. We're certainly giving them our best. That we made 89, 46. Oh, we've made 500 in shirts. So 600, 700, probably pushing $800. Out of that $800, we've got to pay the crew $2,757. We may be just a little bit short. We're good for it. Ooh. Did we run them out of energy? Oh yeah, we got them down to 2 there. And we run them out of energy there. Well, that's a real shame. Still 100 show. They can't complain. Doesn't matter if they died. Right, we're going to do the Beatles now. We're going to Liverpool. We're going to play the Cavern Club or whatever it is. The van had some major mechanical problems, so I'll just add that to the list. That gave us new songs. Our van broke down by the side of the road. Couldn't keep going, carrying a heavy load. Gosh. I didn't think it's going to be a hit. Where are we going? That's up there. Maybe we'll go past the garage on our way there. We've got today off. Wow, the van is really not going very well here, is it? The van is very sick. That's alright. We've taken it to the cemetery now anyway, so it can die there. I don't think this is where they bury dead vans. Right, we didn't see any what's-the-name places. What are what's-the-name places? I think in English they're called garages. No, we didn't see any what's-the-name places. God, doesn't sound too good. Let's see what manager level we go. Just for interest's sake. 4. Yeah, that was a great idea. Next time you have a great idea, keep it to yourself. Okay. It was just a thought. Is that a garage? That's a garage. Dieter's Garage. Well, I think we'd better have a look at our van. It doesn't sound too good. Oh my god. I guess driving on the wrong side of the road doesn't do it much good. Although in England they drive on the right side of the road. It's Europe and the US that doesn't. Okay, I'll repair it. Right, now I need somewhere to stay. Oh yeah, the van's got some oomph now. That's better. A lot of homes for sale, but we don't want to buy a house. We've got one in London. And somewhere to stay. Down the corner here. There should be a couple. What do you reckon? Billy's or Harrison's? Let's take Harrison's. Oh, we get to do the plate game. this down to a pretty good fine art now. There. I think we hit the chair. Oh, that's not good. Right, we're going to move across a bit. Get the chairs out of the way now. About there. There we go. And once again, they've given us the hotel room with the broken mirror. Every hotel room we get has a broken mirror. What is it with these hotels? That they have mirrors that aren't broken. There's always crap laying on the floor. They don't clean these places. I don't get it. Yes, it was like that when we got here. Let's do that first before we do save a game. We got more ideas too, didn't we? So it's not just that pair of 20s anymore. There's other stuff, supposedly. You just gotta find it. That's of course if they're prepared to share it with the band and might keep it to themselves. There's been a few times ideas have come up and there's been no new ideas in this list, which means they've kept it to themselves. Not ready to share it with the rest of the members. There we go. Ivan's got an idea. Rhythm. We couldn't do anything with it. Okay, never mind. Keep trying. That's it. What about lyrics? Boundary lyrics. And we had that one for the broken down band for starters. There should be lots of lyrics there. Surely that was lyrics they came up with. There's the pair of 20s. Might as well get that out of the way. There are all these other ideas, huh? Not in the lyrics either. Those 20s were already there. Maybe they're in melody. Haha, there we are. Fuller has a melody idea. Got the 20, but it stalled. That might be it. We might be up to date. My God, we're on a tour and we're up to date on the points. Mind you, it's not a full-blown massive tour, it's just a club tour, but still, it's very rare for us to actually catch up to all the points during a tour. I'm impressed. Right, let's rest. I think we earned it. Okay, we've got a gig at the Apathetic Smoke. Okay. Club name like that makes me want to go. Who are they hiring to come up with these names? What do you reckon? Anybody's going to have one of our shirts? The hit ratio has been pretty poor of late. It's not looking any better here. There's some people with the right colours. Just that. Struck out again. Well, look at the bright side. Everybody here is a possible customer to buy a shirt because nobody here has one. Right. I think we just play the same set. So that was 300 people. How many's in this place? This is 700. Okay, we shouldn't kill them this time. They ran out of energy in the last time because it was a smaller gig. Let's do it. Uh-oh, I heard something go bang then. Someone lost a guitar string or something. That's another 100 show. Audience went crazy over your performance. That 160, so that's 800 pushing $900. Out of that $900, we've got to pay the crew $2,776. Yeah, I think they might be coming after us with a big stick or something because we didn't make enough money. 401. Jack broke it. I thought I heard that. Jack broke a guitar string, but the tech was onto it. Larry Hinton was able to fix the problem quickly and avoid any delays. So at least we're getting something for that 2,700. Nice work. Right, we're going over to Ireland for the last ones. Oh, the last one is Northern Ireland. Back in what's down here? Hang on. Why have we got a line to there? Oh, these are plane line, flight lines or something, connections. Waterford must be our last gig. Dublin. Someone leveled up. Today you have a gig at the Bitter Theory. That's a bit better theory. I'm as leveled up. Where reckon we change that? Opposite of hatred, just click the attitude. What haven't we got something of? We need something different. We never had any songs about happiness. I remember looking at that on the last gig. There was some happiness, nobody had any, so let's do happiness. Ah, you got 5 points, have you? Music. I think that sounds like the way to go. She's only got $104. That drug problem is really bad. All these other guys got 12,000, 15,000, 13,000. I've got the band's money, so I got 392,000. And the lead singer is into all the booze and pills and crap. $104. I don't know. It's just a worry. Right, let's go and make this money and get this show over with. Then we can look forward to a break until next year before we do a tour and have to start thinking about the next album that we've already got contracted. Another 350, take a little bit of sting off the $2,000 bill we're going to cop for doing this gig. We're losing about $2,000 a gig. I'm not going to get rich that way. We're not here to get rich. We're here to get noticed. Ah. The Bitter Theory. Well, if there's no others around outside of London of our shirts, there's definitely going to be none in Ireland, is there? I'll fall over if there's a Schitthouse. That's not one, was it? No. If there's a Schitthouse shirt outside, in somewhere in Ireland, there'd be a tourist from London who's here. But there are no London tourists here. Well, it's another empty market. We can start selling our shirts to. There's nobody here's got one. Stick with the same. Oh, hang on, we're in Ireland. Yes, something's changed. Hatred, destitution, conservative, education. They don't like education in Ireland. They like to be uneducated. We need to change things. Ooh, it could be bad. Peas and Chocolate comes out. Crap We Suck comes out. High Ride Hill comes out. Oh my god, look at how many songs we can't play. Holy shivers. Did we get any positives out of it? No, of course not. Yes, we did. We got one. The floater is actually a positive. It's bad education. I thought education was bad. I know education's good. It's partying that's bad. They like hatred, destitution, conservative, and education. And they hate love, wealth, progressive, and partying. So there's no partying in Ireland. They're too busy getting educated. I get you. Okay. So you need that. Probably that. And I suppose Halloween is the word. So the floater will go up there. But plug boogie come in there. No. We want that one in there. Then that one in there. Like that. I like that. How big is this? This is a 500 capacity. Ooh. We can go run them out of energy again. Possibly. What do you say we take probably full again out and put another medium in. Like so. Actually, we could change them around then, couldn't we? Finish on that. Like that. I think that might be okay. No idea, but I think that might be okay. Let's do it. I'm hip. Seven, 8, 9, 100. Did it beautifully. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Don't try this at home, people. Ooh, we gained some popularity. Nice. Only sold 7 shirts. That's crap. 155, 200, 300. Gee, we didn't even make $400. Out of that, we've got to pay $2,791. Eee. That one hurt us a bit financially. But, wow, went down a treat. A lot of love in there. A lot of love. A lot of love here in Ireland.
It's the weekend. You know what that means.
No pants till Monday?
Till Monday.
Ah, what a guess. But we're finishing off down in Waterford. Last gig. Bad road conditions caused the van to take extra wear and tear during the trip. We just fixed the goddamn van. The Swedish Brain. Okay. This must be a Swedish nightclub they've got here in Waterford. The Swedish Brain. Hang on, we've got to go and make a bit extra money, don't we? Try and take the sting off that $2,000 bill we're going to cop for doing the show. Hurts a bit less when we get this money out. It's only $1,600 bill. Yeah, that's much better. We're still doing okay. We've got 390,000 in the bank. And this next tour of the US next year will make us a fortune. We'll be playing huge venues. If we're playing with a band that's rated 97, they'll be playing all the biggest venues. The Swedish Brain. Just for interest's sake, what are we up to now? 101.71 in Europe. Whoa. Regions. Up up to 59.27 in the US. Okay. You reckon there'll be any shirts here? God damn, I doubt it. Haven't even got the right colour. No, 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 no. We haven't seen one of our shirts since we left London. There's none outside London. Well, there are now because we're selling them at the gigs, but before we do the gigs, there's none. So, if nothing else, that's spreading it a little bit. It's just good. Some albums being sold, some t-shirts being sold. I think we go with the same set. Because this has got the same thing, isn't it? Because we're still Ireland. Yep. Cool. Last gig. Let's give it to them, so to speak. Was she using Shady O'Grady's moves there from the Shady Awards? I think she was. Another 100 show to finish off with. We're certainly giving them our best. Nice work. Oh, $47. Really? We got more endorsements than we got for the door. Well, it's what, 80? Didn't even make $100 there. So up to 400. Less than $500, out of which we got to pay $2,800 to the crew. Yep, another $2,300 down to Gurgler. Take the cemetery off, and it's still $2,000 bill. They went well, didn't it? They loved the show, absolutely loved it. Look, they loved everything except the first track. They only enjoyed our opening instrumental. They loved all the songs. That's excellent. What a way to finish. Congratulations on finishing the Get Cracking tour. We're going home. Are we going home? We'd go to holiday here. We don't really need to go home to go on holiday, do we? We can go back to London. If we drive, we'll be there tomorrow. Yeah, but if we fly, we could be there tomorrow instead. Well, hell, we save ourselves $1,200 by driving. So let's do it. We get there at the same time. Right. Album's still flying up the charts here in Europe. It's jumped another 74 spots to 1,947. With 63 units sold this week. That's all at gigs, because our album's not for sale here in Europe. None of them are. But they're selling at gigs. In the real world, the album is still falling back to 155. Drops another 12 spots. Okay. Home. Let's go and make that money first. Then cheer ourselves up after blowing all that money on that tour. Plus we also bought a house, so there's that too. We're still making a lot of money from royalties and stuff for the album, so it's not all wasted. Home, James. I do love this house. It's nice. We should live here. Oh, hang on, we do. Right. What are we doing? It's the end of November. It's coming up to Christmas. What's everybody want to do? What's the idea, band? What's everyone doing? We can all pick. Australia's not there. Anyone who's bloody camera, everyone who's been watching the show knows that Australia is there. Not there. No, I don't know what that is. That's Australia up there. Is there any way I can pick that up and move it up there? The map's wrong. Now, what's everybody doing? What are we all doing? We're all going to Christmas together somewhere, or we're all going off our own way? What's happening, people? Discuss it amongst yourselves. We're vacationing. Okay, we're all going off our own way. On the vacation will regain inspiration, happiness, as well as pass large amounts of game time. Short-term vacations only low inspiration. Each week of vacation costs 1,000 per band, so it's 5,000 a week. How many weeks? Well, what are we looking at? Cancel that for the minute. We've got all December for starters. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. Hang on, if we do 5. What is it now? It's the 29th. So we're doing it the Sundays. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get us back on the 3rd of January. Do you give us 3 weeks to organise for the next tour? I think that's a good idea. We'll take a 5-week break for Christmas and come back all ready to go to organise ourselves for the next tour. Is everyone agreed? Yep. Now I think that's a unanimous. 5 weeks. Touring while we're here, we can tour all over Europe for our holidays. Might go to the Mediterranean, Greek islands or something. A lot of stuff there, I didn't get to read it all, but still. There we are, we're back on Sunday the 3rd of January. What I didn't factor in was the fact that we're still here in England. So we're going to lose another 3 days travelling back to Hobart. And we're going to lose another 2 or 3 days travelling to Las Vegas. There's another 6 days. There's another week lost. Ooh, that didn't work out very well. Let's have a look. How much work do we have to do in our songs? Didn't work that out very well at all. Can we buy a house for 406,000 if we can find a cheap house in Las Vegas, just to get us started so we can practice there? But if we can't, that's another 3 days lost, because we'll have to travel back to Hobart to practice. Oh, this is not great. There's no loans in the game, is there? Yeah, I didn't think that out very well at all. Give us a look at the songs. How much work do they need? Oh my god, they're down to 20s. Oh no. Mamma mia. May have boo-booed. Do we take the risk and fly straight to Las Vegas and see if we can find a cheap house? You're not going to find anything for 4,000 though, are you? 400,000. But we don't have to travel home to practice all this stuff. We can practice all this stuff here. And then we just do the trip to Las Vegas. Let's just do the one trip. We don't have to travel to Hobart and then down to Las Vegas. We can travel from here to Las Vegas. Which takes how long? It's Sunday. Tuesday. So it takes 2 days. Well, that's fine. We'll just set up here and go straight to Las Vegas from here. That way we could leave on, say, the Saturday. And we'd be there on Monday. That sounds like a plan. Right, we're going to practice all the stuff here in London, people, because we just can't afford to go anywhere else. If only I knew what the attitudes were in America, so I know which songs to drop. If I just pick a bunch of songs to drop, they'll probably be ones we actually needed. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3 weeks worth. Well, how much will they grow in just one? .3 points. So you look at 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48. It's looking roughly 50, so that'd give you 73. These other ones will be in the 80s and the 90s. Well, these ones will be hundreds. Yeah, we get away with it. 73 is... Well, if we played that, hit at the start of a gig, then it'd be playable from there on in, so that'll work. Don't panic. I think we can get away with it. Not sure, but I think we can get away with it. Is there any songs ideas? Are we up to date still with that? I do not know. We did do a couple more gigs since the last one. Aha! Ima's got an idea for a riff. And again, it didn't go very far. We don't seem to work very well with Ima's ideas. She just doesn't have the greatest ideas. Anybody else got something they want to share? Anybody? Anything? Anything useful? Anything at all? Anything? Aha, I see movement. Crazy. Got a straight edge idea. Yep, that's continuing. Oh, we got happiness. So we've got someone doing happiness. We just haven't used it in a song title. So we've probably got some ideas in here that we just haven't used. So I just changed somebody. I changed Ima to happiness. Crazy's already doing happiness. I should note down who's doing what so I know what to cover. Oh well. I'm seeing more movement. Lots more movement. Partying. Yeah, I'm heard songs about partying. That figures. She's done a lot of that. She spent all her money partying. Jack. Weekends. Jack likes weekends. We're down to 18 points. We've done well. might have caught us up. Nope. A pair of 6s down there from Jack. I jumped at a pair of 15s, which we can't do. We almost made it. Oh, got some 1s down here as well. Come to a stop. So just that pair of 15s. Wow. We almost made it. That's a pretty good effort. Right. Practice. All the songs. 29 of them still. This is certainly pushing it. But that's what we like to do. Apparently. Right. We won't get any more ideas, will we? So we just go straight down and do those 15s. Wherever they were. There they are. We're up to date. That didn't go anywhere. So we're done. Practice. Oh, this is going to be swimmingly. Didn't realise I dropped this low. Maybe we should go and watch some shows on the weekends too to keep bolstering our contacts here in London. So let's work that out. Tomorrow night, is there any bands at 4? The Vicious Push. That's got 3. We've already been to the Shyberry before. That's got 4. Beautiful Engine. We haven't got any reputation there, and that's got 4, so we're going there. Hang on, that's next week. That's tomorrow night. Saturday. Shyberry's got 4. The Beautiful Engine's got 4 again. Oh, there's some on the Monday. Oh, they're theatre gigs. Okay, we want Saturday. Beautiful Engine again. Yes, it is. Okay. Plus, we need a break from constant practice. Practice. We've got to get out of the house and go check out a show. Oh, where the heck is it? Oh, down there. Okay. Well, we can mow a park on the way. Make a bit of money. We'll pay for the show. Because we do have to pay for that, you know. Part of the reason we're here in London is to build a footprint ready for touring and recording over here, releasing albums over here. So we continue to do that while we're practicing. Where the heck is this place? London's a big city. There. The beautiful engine that could. We're back in London now. We might see some of our shirts kicking around, even though we're not playing here. No? Nope. 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 We also might not, but more chance in London than anywhere else in England. Look at that. Bingo. Mate, that is a Schitthouse t-shirt. There's a crazy hairstyle. Must be a Crazy fan. If you can be a fan of Crazy and not have Crazy's t-shirt. But there's one t-shirt. And we're not even playing tonight, so that's good. We're here to soak up the atmosphere, make some contacts, watch the show. Kind statements. Ooh. Yeah, not bad. We got a couple of song ideas out of that. But more importantly, we start some reputation with the club, and we've built some relationships with the bands. Kind statements, the quaint rate, the broken tongue, and splendid grips. Well, first thing we'd be telling them is change your name, for God's sake. But yeah, they just laughed back at us and said, "You call yourself Schitthouse? You can't talk." And they do have a point. Right. Well, that was a nice break from reality. No, from practice. That's it. Nice break from practice. Now there's a couple of song ideas in there. Is anybody going to share them or keep them to themselves? I forgot to note who had them. So we have to go through the whole damn thing, aren't we? I'm not seeing any movement. Ah, crazy. Happiness, straight edge. Let's go with the straight edge. Didn't really matter. It didn't go anywhere. Where's the other one? Is the other one going to be shared or remain a secret? Looks like the other idea is going to remain a secret. No, there it is. Stiff. Had a melody idea, which has got some merit apparently. Let's go with it. And it stopped at 15. Okay. Cool. Let's practice. All the songs below, still all of them. It'll be a while before any of them get to 100, I think. Right. The bands we're going to check out tonight. The Beautiful Engine again. Paper in the Bird. Broken Lands. Slow Ice. And the Broken Tongue again. We watched them last night. And if we go back down that way towards the gig, I think the cemetery can be mowed, which is an extra $100 on top of the $250 we get for doing a park. Nice. Let's head down this one. Oh, too far. Cemetery's back over there. Okay. It was just a guess. I knew it was down this way somewhere. I mean, $350 for that one. That'll pay for the night. For a couple of drinks and watch the bands. Jesus, Garage. You fixed my car. It's a miracle. Yeah, well, I am Jesus. Alternatively, if they don't fix the car, you Jesus, what have you done to my car? So it works both ways. Reckon anyone's got our shirt tonight? It's not looking promising. Hatred is coming, is it? Or is it already in? Probably a Trump supporter. Preach hate. Anyone who doesn't agree with you is not an opponent, but an enemy. So, look, if you're going to wear the right coloured t-shirt, you can at least have ours. Hey! Was this the same spot we had last time? It was a different person. It was a guy. This is probably his girlfriend. Can we screw a t-shirt again? Nice. Let's go watch the show. Paper in the Bird. Fine. It's only a 4-piece band. Very good. So we made 350 on the way here and only spent 120, so we made a profit on the night as well. Happiness and inspiration, we need that because we're probably getting bored doing all that practice. Another 3 points of reputation with the beautiful engine, but more importantly, more relationships. We've got Paper in the Bird, Broken Lands, Slow Ice, and we've also, for the second time, got more relationship with the Broken Tongue, so we've got 2 lots with them now. They might ring us up and want us to do a gig with them.
Shady Awards are in. We'll find out the winners of the Shady Awards on January 21st. Tune in.
Are we nominated? Drums. Nope. Nobody in drums. Nope. Nope. Oh! Crazy's got a nomination in the Shady Awards for the title track of our album, Hurts Like Hell. Wow. Looks like we're going to the Shadies. Well, we're not going to them, but we're watching them. And we haven't got a keyboardist, so we won't have anyone in there. Well, and that turn up. Our first award, the first awards nomination for the Shadies. Crazy gets a nomination for Hurts Like Hell. We've been noticed by the establishment. Look out. But that's, what, 12 days away. Right now we've got work to do. Take us home. There's no more song ideas to worry about, so we're straight. Did we get any for tonight? I didn't notice any. I guess we'll have to check. We've got a couple from the first gig, so I might as well check. There might have been some from tonight's as well. There was, there we go. Ima has a riff. Didn't go anywhere, but nice try. Anybody else get any major inspiration from tonight's show? Anything? Now we need all the ideas we can get here because we're going to have to start thinking about the next album. Although we've got that big tour coming up first, that'll give us plenty more ideas. I think we've got enough here to write an album anyway, but you can never have too many. Especially with all the 35s and the lyrics, takes the pressure off the others. Oh, Jack's got some lyrics about education. And it's going somewhere. Education and what? Weekends? We'll stick with education. And it's still going. And it's still going. Can we do it? We can. Well, what do you know? Another 35 education. We should have checked that first. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 35s for education. You could probably stop that now. Who's that? Jack. Can we change you? Jack. Education. We're probably done with education. What can we do then? Serious? Changing you to serious. I didn't see any seriouses in there. Oh, we've got 10 points. If anybody else got anything they can share. No, that's it. We're up to date. Cool. Let's practice. Here we go. It hurts like hell actually climbs this week. Even though we're out of the country. It's climbed back up 7. Oh, it's dropped. Oh, it dropped during our vacation. It dropped down to what, 240 something, but it's back up to 236. There's another $4,000 in royalties, so that's good. Helps pay for our little stay here. Okay. We've got no points to worry about, we've just got to practice. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Let's work out. We're still going to be here this weekend. We are. Where can we go to this weekend? Lots of theatres here. We could always go and watch a theatre gig. Probably break it up during the week, do a theatre gig. Where can we go and see Laughs Beneath the Boot? The Sticky Stick. Oh, the Silky Sticks. I thought it was the Sticky Sticks. The Silky Sticks. That's a good name. This Indiscreet Fire, High Price. That sounds expensive. Enlightened Laugh. With the Fame. Sleep After the Week. Pet at the Help. Event in the Structure. The Toes and the Hair. I'm not too sure about that. These are Tuesday anyway. Should do a Wednesday one. I think we go the High Price. That's an arena gig too. That's going to be big. Let's do that. We need to break the monotony. So we go there on the Wednesday. And then we've got to start building up our stuff on the weekends. Friday we've got the Vicious Push. We haven't got any connection there. So we'll go to that one. They got 4 bands. It's a battle of the bands. We could even enter that if we wanted to, because we're low enough. Oh, that's an idea. Maybe we should go and enter that. There's only one band entered. Should we go and enter Battle of the Bands? Actually, there's one on Saturday as well. That's a club one. This is a pub one. I think we're only rated for a pub one at the moment. Two. Was it 0 to 1.99 and 2 to 3.99? So I think we've gone over. I think we have to go for the club one. We could do that, you know. Where's it at? Oh, for God's sake, is there an easier way to scroll down? There's a lot of stuff to scroll through here. The chemical book. How do I find the chemical book? Let's mark it. The chemical book. Let's see if we can find it. The chemical book. Could be anywhere. It could be forever. Can I find it on the map? Have we discovered all of... Oh, we have. Okay. That's handy. There it is. Nice. Can we at this last minute actually into this? We've had a top 10 album. Oh, sorry, top 100 album in the US. We could still enter a battle of the bands in London. That's crazy. Well, that's the way it goes. We're probably too late. We probably can't enter it this late. Oh, there's only one band entered, so surely we'd be able to. If nobody else has entered yet, they're going to be late too.
Hey.
How you doing? Already booked elsewhere. Oh, that's over there. Yeah. Yeah, we can't enter it. 2 to 399. So we're in the range. And there's only one band entered. Why can't we enter it? We're too late. You obviously got to book it earlier than that. If that's the case, these guys have already won because nobody else has entered either. Where's the other battle of the bands? See if we can get into that then. Maybe we're too low. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. They're obviously not going to run with just one. So they've only got one band as well. Catherine Shed. Catherine Shed. Someone back there, no, what about back there? Sissy's Bar. There. You're trying to tell me that both these Battle of the Bands are going to run with just one band. That it's too late to enter them. It's too late for me to enter, it's too late for them to enter. Which means no one else can enter either. And both these Battle of the Bands go ahead with one band. Since they've already won, there's not much point running them. You'll be able to take late entries because, well, they've got no entries. So I don't know what the problem is.
I hear tell of a new band in town.
Oh, we can enter this. But we're too high rated. What the hell? We're a 2. How can we enter a... Well, let's enter it. What the hell? They're a 0.0. Well, I like our chances at the moment. We've entered a Battle of the Bands in London. What the hell? We're crazy. What can I say? Let's go home. Right, we've picked a gig for Wednesday. We're doing a gig on Friday. We need to go somewhere on Saturday. The Street Berry, we haven't been there. They've got 4 bands, so I think we go to the Street Berry on Saturday. Right, that's enough mucking about. We've got to get back to business. Someone leveled up. Stiff. We're going to make you write music as well. Actually, you're only on 80. Take them back off for the minute. You got 90 playing. 80, 86, 85. So we're going for 90, are we? Okay. Give them back to playing. Practice. Guess what? Practice. Right, we're going to check out a gig at the Josh Tate Arena. Going to watch High Price. They're an 87 rated band, really. Let's see about that. Where the hell's that arena? There. Okay, but first of all, we're going to back. Because we've forgotten where forward is. We've been accidentally hit reverse. Well, while we're here, let's mow the park. Right, then go and watch this gig. Here at the Josh Tate Arena. We might play this arena one day. Oh, we're better than these bozos. Oh, Fuller and Stiff had ideas from that. We got 15 happiness and 23 inspiration. Cost $120. When you consider there's 5 of us, that's pretty cheap. Wasn't a high price at all. Bit of a joke there.
I love this time of year. The Shady Award nominations are in, and it's looking like some stiff competition. The Shady Award winners...
No, it wasn't stiff, it was crazy. Crazy got a nomination. How awesome's that? Right. Well, we know there's some ideas. It depends whether they're sharing them with everybody. I see nothing. Stiff rhythm. Oh, it's got promise. Had promise, stopped at 15. Okay, what's the other one? Is the other one being shared with the band, or not ready to share it yet? Needs development. Looks like it's going to remain a secret. There's no sign of the other one. Okay, we'll have to come back to some other stage when they're ready to share it. Meanwhile, it's time to practice. And guess what? It's time to practice. We've got a gig at Catherine's shed. Well, we need to help garner some support for tonight. So I think we should do a bit of busking in the park, hand out some flyers, get some people along to vote for us. She's still wearing a coat. I'm going to get her to take that off. We buy her a fancy coat and she wears it everywhere. $467. Gee, we know how to busk. Right, there's a music shop right across the road. We don't need anything to break. So make sure everything's in tip-top condition. Right, let's go do this show. Let's see if we can win a Battle of the Bands here in England. We've been here long enough to build that sort of support? I don't know. They fill out the program. Is there 4 of us now? Don't know that either.
Have a good game.
I'll try. Got any t-shirts here? Yeah. Well, I don't look like I have got much support here. That's a bit of a worry. We only get 6 songs, don't we? Clear the set. We've got positives, we do. Empty inside and just another shit songer in there. This is only a 90 capacity place, so we want mediums, don't we? Give us that one and that one. Actually, no. I just realised something. We're playing Battle of the Bands. I don't think we've got enough songs to do it with that they're ready to play. That one's not ready. That one is. That one you'd get away with. That one you won't. That one we get away with. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That one you will. That one you will. Oh, we will get enough. We've got enough to get away with. Oh, we haven't got our instrumental. Okay. Get one of the mediums. Probably could get a slow. Probably won't need it. But it's a positive, we need it. We have to kick out one of these then. Kick out the 74. Bring in the instrumental. So we've got 86s down here. How about yes, we're serious. Take out Muddy Wreck. Words and shit. Down there like that. Or like that. We'll have to do. What have we got? We're up against a 0, a 0 and a 0. Oh god. I like our chances. We're 1.68. I thought we were supposed to be a 2. Oh, never mind. That's good. Battle of the Bands. And our time's up. So this is a good place to finish. Will we finish on a high note? On a high note there? Music show, high note? Oh, never mind. Tough audience. Let's hope this audience isn't. Let's do it. Although you hide some crew member battles, don't allow crews to gig would play without any crew. Yeah, that's fine. Oh god, that didn't work very well. I don't think we needed the slow one. Oh well. We're going to need a lot of support from the audience. Holy shit! We've won by 300 points. Nice. What a way to finish the show. We win Battle of the Bands here in London. That's awesome. $2.5 grand. Plus a plaque to put on the wall. Our first one for Europe. That bumps up our popularity as well. We didn't need that song at all. We didn't run them down very far. That was only down to 57% energy. There's still tons. So we should have kept another one of those ones and got rid of that. But you don't know, it's been a long time since we played one of these. But we got away with it. A lot of support in the crowd, and that gets us over the line.
The nominations for the 2009 Shady Awards are in.
Yes, we know that.
January 21st.
Crazy's got one.
This year's winners of the Shady Awards.
Ooh, look at that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 more song ideas in there. Nice. Well, before we lose any of that stuff, let's now wrap it up for this week. What a performance. We've set ourselves up for a big tour of the US, starting in Las Vegas, with a band that's rated 97, so I suspect we're going to be doing 60,000 seat stadiums. That's money, ka-ching. And we won a Battle of the Bands in London, just because we was going to go to some venues to try and break up the monotony of practice. Saw one place was holding a Battle of the Bands, jumped in and won it. That's awesome. But that's where we'll leave it for episode 38. Catch us next week for episode, you guessed it, 39. Ciao.